I propose to create 5 tourist circuits around the specific themes and set aside rupees 500 crores for this purpose. The National Mission on Pilgrimage, Rejuvenation and Spiritual Augmentation Drive will be launched this year. A sum of rupees 100 crores is being earmarked for this purpose. National Heritage Development and Augmentation Yojana will be launched for conserving and preserving the heritage character of these cities. To begin with, I propose to launch this program in the cities such as Mathura, Amritsar, Gaya, Kanchipuram, Vilakanani and Ajmer. I propose to set aside a sum of rupees 200 crores for this purpose. The project will, through a partnership of the government, academic institutions and local community, combine offer affordable technologies. Archaeological sites preservation requires urgent attention, lest our ancient heritage is lost to all future generations. For this, I propose to set aside a sum of rupees 100 crores. Samarth Gaya Varanasi Buddhist Circus would also be developed with a world-class tourism amenities to attract tourists from all over the world. Goa has emerged as a major international convention center. It has also been declared a permanent venue of the International Film Festival of India. There is a urgent need to develop a world-class convention facilities. This can at best be done in close collaboration with private sector. Government of India will fully support the initiative to develop the facilities of the PPP board through the VGF scheme. Water resources and the cleaning of the Ganga. Rivers are the lifeline of our country. They provide water not only for producing food and multitudes but also drinking water. Unfortunately, the country is not uniformly blessed with perennial rivers. Therefore, an effort to link rivers can give rich dividends to the country. It is time that we make serious effort to move in this direction. To expedite the preparation of a detailed project report, I propose to set aside a sum of rupees 100 crores. For a detailed study, for a report, substantial amount of money has been spent.
What is happening?
100 crores for a report.
There must be some limit.
Substantial amount of money has been spent in conservation and the improvement of the Ganga, which has very sacred place in the collective consciousness of this country. However, the efforts have not yielded the desired results because of lack of concerted effort by all stakeholders. I propose to set up an integrated Ganga conservation mission called the Namami Ganga and set aside a sum of rupees 2,037 crores for this purpose. Our riverfronts and ghats, our riverfronts. Our riverfronts and ghats are not only places of rich historical heritage, but many of these are also sacred. To start this process in the country, I propose to set aside rupees 100 crore for ghat development and beautification of the riverfronts in Kedarnath, Haridwar, Kanpur, Varanasi, Allahabad, Patna and Delhi in the current financial year. NRIs have been an important contributor to the development process of India in areas such as education, health and preservation of culture. In this context, to harness their enthusiasm to contribute towards conservation of the river Ganga, NRI fund for Ganga will be set up, which will finance the special projects. Science and technology. The Department of Science and Technology has some of country's leading research centers in areas such as nanotechnology, material science and biomedical device technologies. The government will strengthen at least 5 such institutions as technical research centers to make them more effective in innovative spaces through public-private partnership. The government Development of the biotech clusters in Faridabad and in Bengaluru will be scaled up and taken to high international quality. The efforts will include global partnership in accessing model organisms, resources for disease biology, stem cell biology, and for high-end electron microscopy. The nascent agri-biotech cluster in Mohali will be scaled up to include plant generic and plantotype platforms. Secondary agriculture will be a major thrust in Mohali through collaboration in the public-private partnership. In addition, 2 new clusters in Pune and Kolkata will be established. Global partnerships will be developed under India's leadership to transform Delhi component of International Center of Generic Engineering and Biotechnology into world leader of life sciences and biotechnology. Several major space missions are planned for 2014-15, which include the experimental flight of India's future high-capacity launcher GSLV Mk3, 1 commercial launch of PSLY, and 2 more navigational satellites. Our Mars orbiter spacecraft is in its 300-day-long voyage to planet Mars, along with the designated heliocentric trajectory. Mars orbiter spacecraft is expected to be orbiting around Mars on September 24, 2014. Sports. Sports are an integral part of the growing up personality development. Unfortunately, in our country, sports have not become mainstream till date. The government will set up national sports academies for major gains in different parts of India to mainstream sports. Academic and international level facilities for training of accomplished athletes and for nourishing the best talent in the country at junior and sub-junior level will also be set up for shooting, archery, boxing, wrestling, weightlifting and various track and field events. Jammu and Kashmir has a lot of sporting talent which is not finding expression due to inadequate sports facilities. I propose to provide a special sum of rupees 200 crores for upgrading the indoor and outdoor stadiums to international levels, which are in both Jammu and in the Kashmir Valley. I propose to set up a sports university in Manipur. Manipur has done exceptionally well in sports. For this, I am providing a sum of rupees 100 crores in the current financial year. Unique sports traditions have developed in the Himalayan region in the countries and the states that are a part of it. To promote this, India will start an annual event to promote these games and would invite countries like Nepal and Bhutan also to participate, in addition to Indian states like Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim and the northeastern states. I am also setting aside a sum of rupees 100 crores for the training of our sports women and men for the forthcoming Asian and Commonwealth Games. Employment exchanges will transform into career centers and in addition for providing information about job availability. Those centers will also extend counseling facilities to the youth for selecting jobs best suited for their ability and aptitude. I have set aside a sum of rupees 100 crores for this purpose. Youth of India are pragmatic and looking forward and wish to be leaders in all other fields. In order to promote leadership skills, I propose to set up a Young Leaders program with an initial allocation of rupees 100 crores. Displaced Kashmiri migrants. Displaced Kashmiri migrants require our special support for rehabilitation. For this, I intend to provide a sum of rupees 500 crores in the current financial year. There is a need to increase the capacity in the country for Himalayan studies. I propose to set up a national center for Himalayan studies in Uttarakhand with an initial outlay of rupees 100 crores. It is also proposed to set up a National Academy for Customs and Excise at Hindupur in Andhra Pradesh. Northeastern region has tremendous potential for development of organic farming, which is a growing global demand for organic food people living in northeastern states can reap the harvest for development of commercial organic farming. To this facility, I propose to provide a sum of rupees 100 crores for this purpose in the present financial year. Northeastern region has suffered from underdevelopment with a sense of isolation due to lack of proper connectivity. Development of rail systems is urgently required to bridge this gap. I intend to expedite the development of rail connectivity in the region, and for this purpose, I have set aside an additional sum of rupees 1,000 crores over and above what is provided in the interim budget. Television is an important tool of expression of our cultural identities and for creating greater awareness of the richness of the diversity of our country. To provide a strong platform to rich cultural and linguistic identity of the Northeast, a new 24/7 channel called Arun Prabha will be launched. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. My government is committed to addressing the issues relating to the development of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana in the AP Reorganization Act. Provisions have been made by various ministries and departments to fulfill all the obligations of the union government to help both the states. NCT Delhi faces a large in-migration every year. Delhi is plagued by frequent transmission-related problems and issues of water distribution and supply. In order to overcome this and make Delhi into a world-class city, I have proposed to provide rupees 200 crores for power reforms and rupees 500 crores for water reforms in Delhi. In addition, to solve the long-term water supply issues of the capital region, construction of a long-pending Renuka Dam would be undertaken with priority. I have provided an initial sum of 50 crores for this. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a part of our rich cultural heritage. In order to tide over the communication-related problems, I propose to allocate rupees 150 crores for this purpose. I also propose to provide rupees 188 crores to Puducherry for making its commitments for disaster preparations. Budget estimates. I now turn to the budget estimates of the main budget 2014-15. We have inherited a legacy wherein continuation of financial consolidation cannot be compromised while providing for essential items. However, we have a mandate to fulfill for the people. Keeping this in mind, we have prepared the estimates of expenditure and receipts for the financial year 2014-15. Non-plan expenditure estimates for the financial year are rupees 12,19,892 crores. While preparing non-plan estimates, due care has been taken to fully provide for all the essential activities. Additional amounts have been provided for fertilizer subsidy and capital expenditure of the armed forces. While preparing estimates of capital expenditure, attention was paid to the absorptive capacity of the department and on achieving greater outcome of the financial sector outlay. In 2013-14, planned funds to the tune of rupees 4,53,085 crores could be utilized. Plan allocation of rupees 5,75,000 crores in the main budget of 2014-15 marks an increase of 26.9% over the actuals of 13-14 and has been targeted towards agriculture, capacity creation in health and education, rural roads, national highways, infrastructure and railway network expansion,